First of all, just your thoughts, first of all, obviously on the hearing yesterday at Hampden, which means the result the other night against East Kilbride is taken away from you and they're awarded the win. How are you feeling about that?
Well, it's no surprise. We made a mistake. We've owned up to it. We've been quite open with that. We explained what happened and they've made their decision. So from my point of view, it's move on. And we've got 3 games to win to give ourselves a chance to get through. So it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's finished with.
How disappointing is it for you to start the season like that?
Well, in my mind, we started the season with a win. The fact of taking the points off is irrelevant to me at this stage. It tells us, we're preparing for a league season as well as wanting to do well in this competition. Makes it more difficult for us to qualify, but I say we'll just move on from it and concentrate on getting 3 wins to get us through, hopefully.
How important is this competition for Kilmarnock in terms of doing well and doing well in the cup?
Well, it is important. We want to do well in everything we do. I mean, it's gives you an opportunity to. We look at the clubs that have won the League Cup, Premier Sports Cup this year in recent years. So it is an important competition.
And how much can that do for you in terms of the league this season as well, to get off to that good start and get the results on the board?
Well, that's the same for any team. Winning breeds confidence. And I say we've started well with the pre-season we've had and the win we had last week. So we're looking to build on that. The fact that we now start on 0 points means we've got to win all 3 games, but I'm confident what we've got in the dressing room that we can go and do that.
In some ways, does it make you all the more determined? Do you think the side will be quite fired up given the fact they've gone back to 0?
No. Because the aim was to win all 4 games. So that won't change, that mindset won't change.
How confident are you feeling with, what you've seen so far in pre-season and what you've seen last week in terms of, can you go on and win the 3 games, do you feel?
Well, we just have to take 1 game at a time, and I'm confident we can go and get a win tomorrow. I watched Clyde on Tuesday night and they're very good. We just got to take each game as it comes, but that's our aim. Win Saturday and hopefully take care of Morton, and then you've got a home game against Sonar. So it's no different than maybe other teams are sitting with 1 point in the group as well, so and 0 points. So we have still an opportunity to qualify, and I think if we play well, if we play well tomorrow, we can get that first 3 points and then move on to the next game.
How pleased have you been with what you've seen so far from your squad, looking ahead to the season ahead? What do you feel you've got the right players in, and are you looking to bring in any more?
Of course, I feel I've got the right players in, or I wouldn't have signed them. I mean, they've done really well. We haven't had our full quota of players yet because of injuries. A few niggles. Polworth, Robinson, Callum Waters was ill, got food poisoning, so we haven't been able to have a full squad. Stokes was injured as well, so we've added players obviously this week who in Dylan McGowan, who isn't really up to speed, but may be able to make the bench tomorrow. Polworth trained so he could make the bench, so the squad's sitting in a really good place. We need, I believe, just 1 player to come in, and that's probably what every manager's looking for, is getting that striker to come in and get us a number of goals that enable you to have a successful season.
Are you close to doing anything on that?
We're still working on it, Stephanie.
Okay, thank you.
Limited crowds are allowed back in the stadium. You've stuck with 2 away games. The players itching to get out in front of fans at Rugby Park.
Yeah, I think the fact that there was fans last week helped. I think there might be more there might be the same number at Clyde this week, and then hopefully it'll open up when the league campaign starts. But players want to play in front of fans, and the the game needs the fans, you know, to create that atmosphere. And you know, I think it can be a big plus for us this season if we can, you know, get back to when hopefully at some stage this season we get you know, a number of fans in, not a small number that we're getting at the minute.